I'm Heather.
And I'm Nick.
And we're half of the Jezabels.
And I imagine you're actually only physically half here. You pretty much just got in from overseas. You just toured with Hey Rosetta. How did those shows go?
It was really good. Yeah, we toured with them for about 2 months because they toured with us here, so it was really sad to say goodbye. They're really nice people. The shows are really good. Yeah.
A lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, we'd been to those parts of Canada before, but never in venues quite that large or seen crowds quite that energetic or robust. So it just was, and they're such lovely people too, Hey Rosetta. So we just had the best time.
How did you find the crowds to react? Do you feel a bit of traction over there at the moment?
Yeah, the Canadians are really, really, really nice people and polite, and they were really welcoming. And
almost too welcoming.
Yeah, yeah, almost suspiciously welcoming. But no, I don't know. We had a really, really good reception, and we're looking forward to going back. Yeah.
When are you heading back over next?
April, I think. Yeah, hopefully it'll be a bit warmer. It was very cold. Yeah.
Starts to warm up around then, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, let's look back over this year. I mean, it's obviously been ridiculous for you guys. You haven't stopped all year, and when you did stop, you were working on your album. And so let's talk about the album. It came out in September. How are you feeling about it now that it's been out on shelves for a couple of months?
Fine. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess how you'd expect to feel. I mean, when we released it, it felt nice, just like a bit of a weight off the shoulders, just to kick it out into the wild and see what would happen. And now that we have, I think, we've got some positive feedback. I still like what we've released, so there's no regrets.
I think over the summer we're planning on learning the rest of the songs on the album because we haven't learned them all yet. So
yeah, to play live. So there's only a select few we can play live at the moment. So we'll figure out the rest of them.
I think we had a really small amount of time to prepare some of the newer songs to tour. So we just sort of chose about 5 or 6 and really practiced those. But yeah, we like to make sure we know what we're doing before we play it. So yeah, I don't know, we're kind of addicted to practicing.
Yeah. Well, we wrote, we'd only written new songs for the album, so we didn't have anything that we were playing before we recorded it on the album. So, and every song we were playing, we had been released on the EPs and on one of the EPs, so it was all just new material for us. So,
what was the recording process like? I remember bumping into Hayley when she was in the middle of it. It looked like she was pulling her hair out.
Yeah, it got pretty hard towards the end. It was I think it was over the span of writing and recording was about 5 months, but we went away for a couple of months, so towards the end we were doing about 12 to 14 hour days. And yeah, but I mean, it was a learning experience, lots of pressure. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves. Yeah, one day you would hate a song, the next day you'd think it was okay. Kind of lots of ups and downs.
Well, you must have done something right. You got yourself a J Award nomination, and you had presence at the Arias, and even though you weren't physically present, and it's the sky's the limit now, I'm sure. Now we're here at Homebake. What does it mean to be playing at an all-Australian music festival now that you've just touched back down in the country?
Well, I mean, it's a great festival. The lineup's really exciting, as it is Australian or not Australian. So, I mean, it's just a good festival on a piece of paper. And then, yeah, just to come back from Canada, London, in the winter to the sunniest day we've seen in 6 weeks, and the weather's perfect and it's nice and warm. I'd have to admit, it feels nice to be back in Sydney.
How long are you going to get to stay this time?
A month.
Yeah, and then we're pretty much leaving for the other festivals over December, New Year's in January, and we're even going to Southeast Asia during January before we sort of relocate indefinitely to England in February. So yeah, it's up until Christmas we have some time to relax, I guess.
Well, we look forward to seeing you on the Big Day Out circuit, and wish you all the best for moving to the UK and all
Thank
that.
you.
I hear the Great Escape shows last year and Brighton went amazingly well. Earlier this year. Really, you literally have been everywhere in the last year.
I've lost all perception of time.
What's the secret? How have you kept going?
I don't know.
Just
I actually
keep going.
don't know.
That's the only thing you can just keep going.
Our manager, Dave Buddy, he's I don't know. He just pushes you and inspires you to push yourself. Yeah.
And my last question's for you, Nick, and I ask this to every drummer that I interview, and that's what's your favorite percussion instrument?
Oh dear. The floor tom, I guess. Yeah. I use it the most, I guess, so hopefully.